Attraction is like a puzzle that brings people together and makes them feel close or romantic. Sometimes it might seem random why we like some people and not others, but there's actually a reason behind it. Our feelings for someone special come from our basic needs, what we value, our emotional experiences, and how we think. Figuring out why we like certain people helps us understand ourselves better. So let's take a closer look at how who we're attracted to can show us more about who we are. Number 1, complementary needs. Have you ever pondered the magnetic pull between opposites? This phenomenon finds its explanation in the concept of complementary needs. Our inclination towards individuals with qualities we lack is not arbitrary. It's an instinctual quest for equilibrium and harmony in our lives. Consider this. If you're typically reserved, you might feel drawn to someone outgoing as their sociable nature complements your introversion. Alternatively, if you're naturally hyperactive, you might appreciate the company of easygoing individuals for their ability to live in the moment. These opposites act as a stabilizing force, providing a counterbalance to your usual whirlwind of constant activity and thought. In this dynamic, each side fills the gaps and fulfills the needs of the other. Where one falls short, the other steps in with support and strength. Point 2. Projection and self-reflection. When we like someone, it's like looking in a mirror. It shows what we care about, or problems we haven't fixed. If we like someone, it might be because they're a bit like us. For example, if you really like creative folks, it could be because you value creativity. It feels good when you see that creativity in them. If you're attracted to someone who is caring and understanding, it might be because you have a caring side that you haven't fully explored. But sometimes, liking people who don't like us back is a way of avoiding closeness. Choosing someone emotionally distant might seem safer because it feels less risky emotionally. Sadly, this often leads to not-so-happy relationships. Both partners keep their distance, and it's hard to build a strong connection. Point 3. Likeness and comfort. We're naturally attracted to what feels familiar, whether it's someone who reminds us of a parent or a shared hometown vibe. Similarities draw us in. For example, if you're from a small town, you might be attracted to someone with a similar background. It's cozy. They understand your community, quiet nights, and simple lifestyle. But be cautious. Sometimes being drawn to the familiar can lead to repeating not-so-great patterns. If you had a tough family experience, you might unconsciously choose partners who treat you the same way because it feels normal. In short, liking what's familiar is natural, but it's worth thinking about whether it's making your relationships better or bringing back unwanted past experiences. We appreciate that you made it to this point. Please hit the subscribe button. Let's continue. Number 4. Personal growth and healing. Sometimes those we're attracted to can spur personal growth. They challenge us to step out of our comfort zone or provide a safe space for healing from past traumas. A supportive partner can encourage facing fears, acquiring new skills, and becoming the best version of oneself. Mutual growth, not fear or dependency, can lead to a fulfilling, long-term relationship. With dedication, transformative personal development is achievable together, surpassing what either could achieve alone. Point 5. Feeling good about ourselves. How we feel about ourselves affects who we're drawn to. People who feel good about themselves like partners who treat them nicely and agree with their positive view of themselves. For example, someone confident at work would probably like a partner who praises their skills. On the other hand, people who don't feel great about themselves might end up with partners who make those negative feelings worse. If you think you're not good enough, you might end up in relationships that make you feel even worse. Unfortunately, this kind of attraction often leads to unhealthy relationships that make you feel bad about yourself. Attraction is like a mix of good and not so good things. It can help us heal and feel complete, but it can also make us get into relationships that keep hurting us. Understanding why we're attracted to certain people helps us make smarter choices, grow as individuals, and have better relationships in our personal lives. Thank you for your supports. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Thank you.